For the next 7 days, I'm going to be training like Saquon Barkley and seeing how fast I can get. If you don't know who Saquon Barkley is, he's the best running back in the NFL, and he's coming off a historic season. He just broke the all-time record for regular and postseason rushing yards. He's had multiple 70-yard rushing touchdowns, and he just won the Super Bowl in his first year with his new team, the Philadelphia Eagles. What Saquon's been able to do is truly inspirational. On top of the workouts we're going to be doing all week, I'm going to be completing a challenge that's based off this Saquon Barkley touchdown right here.
And he's 6 yards shy of a career high for rushing yards, and he's got it, and he's got more, and he's gonna go all the way. What a night, what a season.
Saquon's speed is actually incredible, and what he just did is what we're going to be trying to do at the end of this challenge. I'm going to have to rush for 70 yards in just 10 seconds. So before we get into our first workout, we're going to see what my initial time is and see how much time we have to shave off by the end of these 7 days of training. For day one, we're headed to the track to complete our first workout. This workout consists of 8 40-meter dashes, 8 100-meter dashes, and then we're going to be doing some bounds up and down the field. Alright guys, it's been a minute since I've done a track workout, so this was pretty tough. These 40-meter dashes, I really wanted to focus on the start and getting explosive straight from the beginning. I didn't feel the fastest I've ever felt before, but that's what this week is about, is really increasing my speed through a training oriented around one of the fastest guys in the NFL. These 100s are really difficult, just maximizing that stamina within these longer sprints. By the 5th one, I was really feeling it in my legs and starting to get extremely fatigued. I think it was pretty evident towards the end where I started doing the bounds, because they looked pretty sloppy. I think I could have gotten my knees up a little bit more and really gotten more power, but overall I think it was a really good initial day of training. For our second day of training, we're going to be taking a workout that I saw Saquon Barkley himself do on social media, and we're going to implement those drills into our training. We're going to be taking this workout to the hill, and we're going to be doing some hill sprints, some broad jumps, and some change of direction sprints up the hill. I was definitely feeling the fatigue during day 2. When I got to school, my feet really hurt to walk. I don't know if it was the shoes or what, but throughout the day it got better, and by the evening I was ready for my second day of training. We started off with some basic stretches that I always use before any workout. It also might go unrecognized, but walking down the hill was also part of the workout. And going into broad jumps, I knew these were going to be tough, especially since it had rained in the morning. The grass was super slippery, which caused my feet to slip out from under me. That added an extra challenge on top of the already intense training we were doing. We ended with the change in direction sprints, and these were not only challenging because of the slippery grass, but also because it forced me to control my body weight. But that wraps it up for day 2. Some reps were a little bit sloppier than others, but ultimately my goal is to get better and better with each rep, making each rep cleaner and ultimately getting me towards that final goal. For day 3 of our training, we're going to be completing a plyometrics workout that's focused on explosiveness and power. This plyometrics workout consists of single leg pogos, jump lunge switches, and squat jumps off the ground. By day 3, I was really starting to feel it in my legs. My legs were extremely sore, which is why you see me taking some extra time to stretch before this intense plyo workout. These single leg pogos are also no joke. It really puts some pressure on the calves, and also is challenging to stay balanced while going up and down on just one leg. These jump lunge switches definitely worked on my fast twitch speed. It's super challenging to control your legs while in the air and get back to the initial position that you jumped from. But I find this to be one of the most effective plyo exercises that I like to use in all my routines. And then these jump squats off the ground were also pretty tough, making sure that I get my feet set enough and get in the right position to have that explosive jump. Part of this workout was also a big mental battle because my legs were extremely sore. I was definitely cautious to have some rest in between each of these exercises because the last thing I wanted was to hurt myself. And the more tired you are and the more sore you are, the easier and more vulnerable you are to hurting yourself. For day 4 of training, we're headed back to the track and we're going to be doing a very similar workout, only we're going to be adding some weight this time. So for day 4, we're going to have 4 weighted 40-meter dashes, followed by 4 unweighted 40-meter dashes. And then we're going to have 4 weighted 100-meter dashes, followed by 4 unweighted. And finally, we're going to be doing some one-legged jumps with and without the weight vest to finish. Adding weight to this already difficult workout was definitely a big challenge, but I knew it was also a big step in the right direction because the more challenging something is, the better I'm going to improve. Especially with these 40-meter dashes, that explosiveness is going to skyrocket because of that weight vest. And that was definitely evident when I took it off and did the final 4 40-meter dashes. I felt quicker, faster, and more explosive. The weight vest definitely made it challenging with the stamina that I needed to do these longer sprints. It's really effective when doing these workouts to put it into perspective though, because a 100-meter dash is about 110 or 120 yards. And if I'm able to do it pretty fast with a weight vest, the final challenge of 70 yards is going to be even easier. And these exercises could be the difference between a couple milliseconds during that final challenge. The lightness I felt after taking off the weight vest for these 100s was actually incredible. This final exercise was inspired by the plyo workout that we just completed for day 3, really trying to put as much fatigue on our legs as possible to get them stronger with each and every rep. I know it may not seem like I'm jumping too high, but with the weight vest, it's definitely challenging, especially after doing all those sprints. Just like day 4, for day 5 of our training, we're taking a workout that we've previously done, but just adding some weight. So let's get back to the hill. For each exercise, we're going to be doing 6 weighted, followed by 2 unweighted. I was excited for this workout. I knew this workout was going to push me to my limits, and I was ready for it. I think getting in the right mindset before difficult workouts like this is super important because it gets you motivated, and when you're in those tough times of tiredness, it can really get you through and think about that end goal. Going to the hill was actually a super fun challenge, and I think the incline was super beneficial to our training and beneficial to any training that you want to do to improve overall athletic ability. The broad jumps with the weight vest were definitely the toughest part, because with the incline you already feel like you can't jump as much as possible, but with that weight vest it slows you down that extra bit. But that forced me to get some more reps in, which overall strengthened me even more by the end. The weight vest forced me to control more body weight when changing direction and really helped me with my overall control for sprinting. Alright guys, day 6 is going to be our rest day, and I methodically placed our rest day for day 6. I think rest days are just as important as our workout days, and as Saquon Barkley says,
it's listen to your body, understanding there might be some days you got to take a little bit easier. Your best ability is availability in the NFL. So
it's important to not overdo it with your workouts, and so you can stay healthy, but also grow stronger. So I'll see you guys for day 7 where we're headed to the field. For our day 7 workout, we're going to be taking another Saquon Barkley workout that I saw on YouTube when he was on the Giants, and we're going to be implementing those drills today.
when you get through the bag, you always want to finish. Finish, finish, finish. I think that's what separates the backs in the league.
This workout is really focused on ball security and body control, which are two things that I feel like I really need to work on. I was really looking forward to day 7 because I saw this workout on YouTube and I thought these drills looked super effective and also super fun. With this entire workout, I did the whole thing holding the football because that was one of the things that I didn't work on throughout the whole week, but that was a component that I needed for the final challenge. And doing the workout with the ball was a huge benefit, and I could definitely tell made a difference during the final challenge. But as before, the grass was pretty slippery and I slipped right there, which got me pretty frustrated, but I got back up and I kept going and I was even more motivated after that. It was a little bit of a bummer because I had to go a bit slower on these jump cuts, but I think that helped me gain better control rather than just trying to go for speed. But that jump cut drill is nothing like I've ever done before. It was really beneficial to work on that unique footwork. And this high knees drill was honestly super fun. I think this drill really emphasizes agility and getting off quick from that single leg to the spoon. If the grass wasn't slippery, I think that transition would have been a bit cleaner, but that is something that I want to work on in the future. That concludes our day 7 workout and our overall training for the entire week. Now it's time to put our training to the test and see if we can actually complete the goal that we set. Guys, there you have it. We were so close to completing our challenge, and I mean so close. But nevertheless, I definitely know that I got better with my explosiveness, my ball control, and with my speed. As long as I was getting better with each and every rep every single day, that's all I really care about. All these workouts were super enjoyable to do, as challenging as they were. So before we end the video, I want you guys to comment what pro athlete you want to see me train like next, and I'll see if I can make a video about it. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.